how to create piping when you don't have piping, or whenever you need some piping, maybe not a lot, maybe just a bit of it. Like in this case, I'm sewing a jacket, so I need some piping. You can improvise. I don't have the right color of pipings. I have it in yellow, but I'm going to tweak it to make it work for this jacket, because I only need like probably 4 yards, and it will be very hard to match the color of the fabric that I'm using. That's one reason. The second reason, I have to find the cord. I have the fabric I cut already, but I have some made piping already, which is not exactly that. But I'm gonna cover it with the right fabric color. So you're gonna see how it's gonna um, come turn into. Now, the first step before you start to think about doing that, it's what kind of foot do you need to use. So I'm going to show you a few of them. So I have 4 foots. This one it's 1/8, and it's the, let's see, let's look at it this way. It's the right hand side piping. This is probably a 332. It's a little bit wider, and this is the left side pipe. This foot, it's 316. It's slightly wider. So if you look at it like this, you automatically know that it's the left side piping. So it's a little bit thicker. And this one, it's a 1/8. I don't know if you guys see it. It's right here. It's 1/8, so tiny. This is my best foot. So this one has both sides. You can do left or right. This is great because you don't really need to take this off and put this on or whatever. You automatically have both sides there. So um dropped it. So this one has both sides for piping. If we see them from the back, you see this is thicker. That's the 332, 316, I'm sorry. And then we have this 1/8, 1/8, and this is also 1/8. And this is what I was doing before starting to record. So I'm using some sort of royal blue on this one because that's the color of the jacket I'm working on. But normally you must use red. So if you don't catch the same stitching line when you originally created the piping, then it's okay because you're not gonna be able to see that contrast thread. Otherwise you will see it. So I just took it out and I stopped it. I'm going to use red color thread, and this is how it looks like. I'm going to be showing a bit of it when I'm sewing it. Choosing a red bobbin from my collection, and now it's set. I cut this binding at 1 inch and 1/4 wide with the right foot and tool. Here's how it works. I don't really have to force anything. It's automatically coming out like 1/8. Slightly fatter than 1/8, but it's okay because that will give a better accent on the. I mentioned earlier, I'm using existing piping underneath and then cover it with red. See how it's already set on the cardigan of an armhole line. Beautiful. See, with this foot I can either leave the cord on this of the piping here or on this side. It's amazing how smooth it set on. I discovered another way how to do this piping since it's already done. So I'm just reusing it, putting the other fabric on over the yellow. So I have to set it on one layer first and then add a second. This is how the piping looks on these sleeves. But now I need to add a top stitch, and this is a perfect foot. Not sure if you guys see this little flat wire that will allow me to go just right the edge, and that will be my guide. So a little tip when you top stitching on top of piping. So basically, because the piping, the cord kind of makes it kind of like wrinkle like in this area, so you have to stretch it out. So when you top stitching, it won't be wrinkle like in this area. Although this is a different fabric, so the reaction is different, but that's a great way to kind of eliminate the creases or shearing um, um, when you do piping and then when you top stitch. This is how I do it. I hold this end and then I push this end and then I just let the machine go. See, once it's done, I haven't pressed it out yet. Look how beautiful it looks. I'm joining the sleeve and the back panel. You see, I have to match the notches. That's why it's important to have the notches when you're sewing. So this became so thick, but I'm going to add a top stitch on it, so it's gonna be okay. Then I have to do the 5 thread overlap. See, look how beautiful is that stitching. Awesome. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm amazed about the quality of work. It's amazing how the piping came out. I haven't used this foot for so long, but today is the day. See, this is the foot in action. Since it's too many layers, I'm kind of going slow. Um, that's another thing you have to do when you have too many layers. Although the machine can handle it, I rather play it safe. Look how amazing is the crossroads. See, beautiful. This came out so well, guys. Can't really show you the entire project, but if you show you the stitching, it's amazing how it looks.